Okay, YouTubes. A little cold outside still today on February 24th here in 2018. I had this piece right here. Let me set it up here. Was actually on here. This is what wood I had left scrap, and I kept on looking on YouTube, and there was a guy that builds boxes for a living. EXO. He does a lot of competitions, but this is what I had with the money or whatever. But that was out here. It was actually 29 by this way by, let me see, I wrote it down here. Thought I did. It's like it was 43 by 29 roughly. 43 this way, 29. Anyway, I'm gonna get two pieces this size right out here. Two 10s, two 11s. And I'm gonna have to use these scrap pieces and glue them together and put a splice in them for now. And then it'd be a box for now, so I'll show you what I'm doing. Here's this here's that piece I showed you there. Oh, I haven't showed you yet. It's on my phone, but use this to do drywall on. It's actually made for wood and everything. The interior of the box will be roughly 1.6 cubic feet, and these speakers are recommended on a sealed box because this is going to be sealed. Later on I'll build a ported box, but you gotta do what you gotta do with what you have. I want some sound, so it says sealed box optimal right here. It's 0.75 times that by 2, it's 1.5. So, alright, I'll show you some more in a little while. Okay, I got the top, bottom, and back and front cut. I gotta take scraps to build this. And this wood was sitting outside, but you can see it's flexing a little. It ain't moving up too much, so I'll be able to put that together. Well, let's see if I did this right, roughly. I got my 11.5 air, and I know it's 11.5 up air, roughly. So, this is what we want to see. I was trying to get 11.5 on the, and I got roughly my 11.5 air. So, this is what the box is going to be. It's going to be one box. It's no two chambers. It's just one big open chamber. And then I'll have to take some of this scrap that I got here, trim it down or whatever I gotta do to make it work. Cause see, it was only missing a little bit. So I don't know, I might two of these, or I'll figure something out. But I gotta fill this in. And the inside diameter should be, now it's just setting together, so it's gonna be off just a hair. It's 10 inches. Roughly 10 inches. I thought that, oh, this is 10.5, that's why. I could actually trim that down just a hair. Then I would only need a piece up the top, or I could do it that way. Just need a piece in the back, or I could do two pieces. I could put two pieces like this and glue them together, and they give me that piece too. Either way, I need 10 by 10, roughly. I think that's what I just said, ain't it? 10 inches there. It should be roughly 10 inches here. And you see it's roughly 10 inches. Hair off, but if I make it, well, the shortest one here, no, it's right on 10. If I make it 10 by 10 by 10, it'll fit. So I just gotta, I can take these two, or whatever, see, it can be glued together. Then you can make 10 by 10 out of that. Well, anyway, just showing you. I gotta find the glue and screw it and everything, start putting it together. I'll show you some more in a little while. Okay, just want to show you, I took these boards, set them on here, and put them, because these are actually going to be on top, and the other board's going to be here. That way you know where you can drill your holes, and you ain't going to miss your board. But anyway, I'm going to show you that if you wanted to, you don't have to. If you want to make your box look pretty good, all the holes lined up. As you can see, these holes ain't exactly straight. They're off a little bit, but anyway, if you wanted them to be about right or close, you could actually go like this, like I'm doing here. And your top and bottom holes are going to line up. Just in case, no one's going to really see the bottom, but then you can switch this around. You just got to make sure, make your two edges the same. Then you could go by, and this is the easy way if you don't want to measure neither. But if you're just screwing together just to make something, which I did plenty of times, just guess, and this, and you can see it's off right here. So I'm going to adjust this one a little bit. I just noticed that, but I marked the other one. And that would have been the one over here. So whoa, almost made to hit the floor. Let me see. We're going to adjust that one to right about here. And actually, right here, I'm going to put a line through it. That means the one I need. I adjusted that one, so. And then, what you can do, I know I'm moving you all around here. Put this up here, line these up roughly, and then just trace these marks. One here. You got one here. You don't want to have these too close, because this wood will break apart. This is not plywood or anything. Plywood I wouldn't even put it real close, but let's see, it's one here, one in the middle, here. Now see, I got all my drill holes the same, which are going to be drilled into here. And then these will be on here. Them marks will be here. Them drill holes. But anyway, just want to show you a neat little trick that I usually do sometimes. Okay, tubes, this is what I got so far. Got it all, there ain't nothing glued yet, because you can see how this is warped here. So what I'll do is start on the middle screw when I glue it and work my way out, and that'll take most all them warps out. And because this is pretty straight cut, because I use this. Well, anyway, I got that. You can see I got the hole still. I drew where the speakers go, and it's right about dead on. It's just a straight standard seal box. I went ahead and did all my countersinks. I made my countersink. I just took a drill bit and put some cheap duct tape on it so it give me an idea. Remember I told you I didn't have two boards, so I'm gluing these together with Gorilla Wood Glue. So this stuff is what I make all my boxes out now. This stuff is strong. So when this starts seeping out through here, which it's going to take a little while, let this dry. That joint, it'll break somewhere else where it usually breaks on that joint. It'll break, because I built stuff out of this, so I'm going to let that dry up for a while. And then I can make one, I can get the one done, this one here and done. Or bottom end, either way. And then I'll put another one. I was going to put two of these together, this and that, but they didn't line up. And this joint right here is real nice. It's got a little bit right there, but other than that, that glue is going to take that up because it foams up. And then I got my other piece, actually it's under there, and I put a piece of paper down here. So if the glue does come out of the bottom, it ain't going to stick to it. And it's flush right here, see? Little lip there, it's going down a little bit, but pretty flush. So if I sand and paint it up, you probably won't even notice. But this is good enough for now. I mean, this is going to be a lot smaller than my last box, so it's going to be a lot easier to take in and out. Now, I think it's going to hit about the same. And then what I did is put two lines here, two here, one. And then on the other side I've made 3, 4. In case I take it apart and go to glue it together, I know exactly where they go. So if I would have put 2, 1, and did the same on the other side, I know they will. You would have probably noticed it, but if you didn't, you know exactly where it went. So all these screws are just setting in here, nothing tight, no glue, no nothing. I gotta get these end pieces made. And the glue's starting to come out now, guys. I can feel it. You see it right there, how wet my hand is. So that's actually good. We can see it right there. I'll show you some more later. Okay, we got the bottom all glued up, and I went ahead and sealed it. Just hot glue. But this had a big gap up here because it wasn't fitting right. Because some of this board was warped and stuff like that. And this didn't come out right. So what I did is made a paste out of the Gorilla Glue and sawdust. And if you see, I ramped it up a little bit there. And I know you're not seeing that great. Let me see. Try to get you a little light. Anyway, well, I ramped that up there. Then I'm going to make sure all my marks are the same. I got 4 here, 4 there. Then you gently set that down on there. Got glue all on my fingers, trying not to get on the camera. And you can see a gap there or whatever, but when I start squeezing this down, that's gonna disappear. So it's gonna fill that in nicely, which I did with a little right here. But this Gorilla Glue actually, as you can see, it fills the gap, so it's gonna work perfectly. It's just gonna be like this actual stuff it was made of. And I got the 2 things. I just gotta finish it up. I'll show you some more later. Okay, tubers, it's all put together and it's gonna need painted up and everything. I got the adjuster on here. Uh, I'm breaking in the subs just on with my cell phone hooked into the port, which it's got the jacks that go in there, can do that. And then the speakers are playing, but I'm only running it off of this EverStart Jump It. I just wanted to show you it lit up, and let me go turn the lights on. Alright, here it is. This goes up the front. This is pretty cool. It lights up like that. And it's just all about that bass. No trouble. It's running off of, but it's just, you can't hear it. It's just thumping, so. But it's all hooked up. And now, it's just run off this EverStart Jump It. And you can see how low it is. It ain't even half. So, if I really get it done up, let me see. I don't want to take no, I'm actually watching this off of YouTube. A bass song. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what this is. And it got to go past this app. It says skip app. Let's see. I know you can't really see it, but they are moving. And this little knob's all the way down. Well, it's definitely all the way down now. Now you can see them moving. Barely, but you can see them moving. There they are. Just imagine when they get some actual power to them. But this is pretty cool. It's DB1400, and I got these run. Each speaker ran. It's a dual 2 ohm speaker run at 2 ohms. So what you do is bridge just one side of the speaker, and I got running in to each side of these, and this is supposed to be able to hold up to 1,000 watts. So 1,000 watts each, so it'd be like 2,000 watts. Now that's RMS's that's old, and this amp ain't even. I mean, little teeny screwdriver. I don't even have the amp up. I have the amp up, set up. Let me find a flashlight. So I'm just trying to break in the subs, and yeah, you can see they're halfway. And this other thing's cranked up a good bit. I don't know exactly what that is. Let me see. That's probably going to change. This one's all the way down. Right now I'm turning them all on halfway. So, right now it's on halfway. Let me crank this up. So, that's just off of a YouTube thing someone made or something. But I'm going to turn that down. There it is. Let me know what you think. when we get in the car and put some more watts, more power to it. I'm probably going to try it without hooking up my terminals I bought yet. I'm going to try it without them to make sure it plays good. And then these terminals are going after that. So, alright, well thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. It's I measured about 14 inches high. From the front of the speaker roughly back 13 inches. So just say 14 because of the wire. And then it's like 29.5 inches. So it's it ain't huge. Alright, till next time.